do that. There we go. Put the audio to my headphones. Cool. There's the line. Is this working? It is. Okay. What's up, baby? Okay, you can turn down now. What's up, derpy unicorns? Okay. Is there any setting? Holy crap, 5 people. Ah, no. I don't want that. I want the live chat. Live chat, there we go. What's up, subscribe to PewDiePie! Cool, give a second for everybody to kind of come in. Yes, it's a new game, but I gotta wait. I gotta wait for the thing. Okay. Dude, how are you getting so many people? Dude, I don't know what you mean. I don't know, just people have come and this channel has grown so much. It's really cool. I'm really liking it. Anyway, what's up, laser? Is that loser? Why do you spell it so weird? I'm gonna call you loser lover. What's up, loser lover? I know who you are, but I'm not gonna say your name because privacy. Okay. What's up? I love gymnastics. Hi. I have not seen you here before. It's great to have you. I'd love to see new faces. Just joined to say hi because I have school in like a week, so good night. Good night, man. My hair is blue and pink. That's awesome. Cool. It's pretty cool. I like that. I think I can play this with the keyboard. Oh, I can. Okay then. Anyway, I think we'll go ahead and get started. I think you guys are ready for this and I'm ready for this. So we'll go ahead and get started. So, can't really hear myself, huh? Not really. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, cool. So this is new for you, or do you have a description? Okay, no. So here, let me start this off. Okay, so the game. I mean. So, what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm the Booga, and today we are playing Little Red Lie. I don't know what this game is about. I don't know what's going on in the story. It's apparently an epic game, but for some reason it caught my attention, and so, trash YouTuber. Thanks. Call me trash all you want. I really don't care. I am happy with what I have. I have grown from like 6 to 146 in almost less than a year. And so I'm happy with my progression and I'm happy with where I'm at right now. Even though it's small, I understand that, but it's still family and I really enjoy what I have right here. So you can call me trash all you want. I really don't care. I enjoy what I have and I will continue to do YouTube videos no matter what people say. So with that being started, starting off like that. But anyway, yeah, so Little Red Light, I don't know why, but it got my attention, and I figured this would be a pretty fun game to stream. I don't know what it's about, I don't know what's going on, so we're just going to go right into it. And it's a new game, I have not played this before. I even like exited out and went back to, before you begin, would you be willing to answer a brief questionnaire regarding confidential details of your personal and family finances? Your answer will be securely saved and stored and will influence several narrative events in the game. Sure, why not? Hey, sorry, I'm late. It's cool, what's up? I don't know what. It's cool, I got you. Thank you, you're welcome. In the previous year, was your personal income in excess of $55,000, excluding any funds transferred by your parents, grandparents, or any other guardian? No. No. I did not make that much. Did you dislike your own video? I did not. I did not dislike my own video. Someone already disliked this video? If so, that's pretty funny. I bet you used to do the call me trash. I bet you used to do the call me trash. I'm not... No, someone came and told him he was a trash YouTuber. Guys, it's cool. Don't worry about it. What's up here in queer? Screech! Oh, it's okay. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Come on. Let's not let this get us down, okay? We're gonna have fun, okay? Anyway, do you regularly receive emergency funds from parents, grandparents, or other guardians? No, I usually get my money. Would you rather commit suicide than live in significant poverty? Gosh, cringe, like your life. I have a really bad feeling this is Violet, my sister Violet, but at the same time I'm not sure. Whatever. I don't know. I mean, no, you. I have a really suspicious feeling this is Violet. I don't know. Anyway, I don't. It depends. Like, if I was alone, I had nothing, like no one that cared for me and everything. Yes, I definitely would. But I don't know. Is that just dark? Screaming Scrap Productions. What is this game? I have no idea. We're about to find this out. But the problem is that I have people that love me. I have people in my life that are here for me, and so in which case I would say no. I would not. Thank you. You're welcome. Little Red Light is now in possession of sufficient information about you to proceed. Would you like to continue? What happens if I click no? I'm gonna go with yes. Just okay, I'm just ignoring that. I'm just ignoring you. You're done. How about this? You're just gonna annoy everybody, okay? So, bye. Aha. Okay, anyway, the way I see it, dystopia is nothing but a distraction from reality that will be even worse. In dystopia, faceless stormtroopers tower over the horrified masses that they cling together for warmth. The guardsmen grit their teeth and pull their triggers on throngs of desperate protesters, cutting down waves of innocence with sinister certainty. But in reality is nothing like that. In reality, the police don't need to be scary to scare you. In reality, the courts are so clogged and the cops are so calloused and the cage so cramped that the thought of getting lost in the labyrinth of their logistics scares you more than a bullet in the back of the head ever could. Whew. Starting off this game pretty dark, don't you think? In reality, nobody needs to shoot you at all. You get knocked on your butt by a zillion dollar sound cannon and run away to save the eardrums. You don't have the savings. Save the eardrums. You don't have the savings or health insurance to lose. In dystopia, tattered rags of drab uniforms are dutifully worn by all. Met eyes and encoded gestures are made in shadow as the steel doors crush together. This is already really sad. I see they're all wearing the same thing. Ragtag rebels rediscover the unity of long lost ethnic identities, and in each other they find hope, strengths. And even if their failure is assured, in dystopia they gain the one thing their tormentors can never possess. Their tormentors can never, possess love. Whoa. But in reality, the only people who ever notice you are strangers trying to look. But in reality, the only people who ever notice you are strangers trying to look down your shirt. Ew. In reality, your best friend is a cell phone, a good one if you're lucky. In reality, you never cared about other people until the other people were other people like you. And you'd put them up the river if they crashed on your couch for longer than a weekend. And who can you blame? In dystopia, it's easy. In dystopia, evil and cruel are always up the hill, down the dungeon, through the woods. That they want your blood, they want your babies, they want your brainwaves, or the shells of your bodies, the heat of your sexy, starving orifices. Oh wow, okay. But in reality, it is never that interesting. In reality, even the most horrible and seemingly incompressible power always ends up being the same old song. A bunch of buttholes trying to get rich. In reality, the people who are frantically obsessed with money are never those people at all. In reality, the people whose whole lives revolve around money are the people who have no choice, because they don't have any. And in reality, the wealthy no longer need a thing from anyone else at all. Not to die in some more, not to live in some place, and not to build something that a robot has built in the time it took you to read this sentence. This is really, like, pressing. And in dystopia, all of our creations turn midnight oil into a hateful sun. Diseases boil through skin, faces are rendered tragically ineffable. The destruction of Mother Earth turns everyone into a chimney sweep, a hooded nightmare, and a tinker. I don't know what that word is, so I winged it. But in reality, the sky is blue as ever. The air is fever crisp, and the bright stars within it are what you look up at while you wait for an ambulance after being stabbed over an apple that now costs $20. Do apples cost $20? What year is this? In dystopia, your only possession is a torn photograph. You end up bartending at a neon-soaked nightclub for futuristic gangsters. But in reality, you can never get that job. And if you were forced to become an outlaw yourself, you'd probably end up being the victim of a far worse crime than you could ever bring yourself to commit. In dystopia, you finally matter. You're finally going to make a difference. Every oppression ignites you with anger and fury that spurs you into legendary action. But in reality, you are exhausted. Forever exhausted. You think dystopia is some big story. It's not. It's just a crappy little epilogue that goes on forever. And it all ends up in nothing. Huh. It's really dark. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Winter. What are your guys' thoughts so far on dystopia? Kennedy Station. Under the bridge. In the parking lot. They're waiting for me. I think I'm gonna autosave. Okay, but can I? Oh, I can't. Whoa. Lie about taxi cabs. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here, I'm gonna bring my keyboard down to my lap because it's kind of hard to reach. I can't really like put it on my desk without the camera, like me being really out of frame. Whenever people ask me if I take taxis or use a ride-sharing service, I realize that taxi cabs are the most compassionate answer, whether it's true or not. The joke is on them, though. I can't afford to take either anymore. I'm just willing to argue about it because at least it makes me seem middle class. There's no way I can negotiate with the people if I don't have a cigarette first. I don't want to start the conversation on the note of why I've started smoking. I can smoke in the rain like every other failure of fatal Sarah. Even if you've already had something like half a pack today. Oof. Concealed chain smoking. Alright, I'll have the cigarette. There's an ashtray over there by the corner. And then I'll use the washroom to try and mask it as best I can. lie about good economy, about smoking. You know what they say, the only way to start quitting is to have one. That makes no freaking sense. Oh, okay, I like how the art changes in that. Snow on the ground, rain in the sky, heat in the night. We figured they were lying about how long this kind of climate change would take. And then it turns out that even the worst pessimist wasn't half as bad as it already was. Who knows? Maybe the cigarette is the least toxic thing I've inhaled all day. Still, if I could quit, I would. Too bad you only feel bad after it stops feeling good. Maybe the attitude is a little piece of what's happened to everything. What's up, Spade? I'm glad you can make it! Screw it. I didn't even want this. I'm just delaying the inevitable. I have to tell them the truth. Tonight is the night. Okay, let's go tell them the truth. I don't know what we're telling the truth about or who we're talking to, but we're talking to somebody. Have the cigarette, then get them to hide the cigarette. Oh, okay, so I didn't know she had the cigarette. If they don't knock the never-ending construction off the city, I'm leaving someday. I'll move to Hamilton, I swear. I really say there's a lot of good bands now. If they don't knock the... Oh wait, oh oops. Huh. Lie about... What is this game? I got a toothbrush, perfume, gum. This should do it. Or at least well enough to be able to say it's secondhand. The thought of somebody actually using one of these toilets is unimaginable. You're not gonna use it. Gosh, I have to quit. Look at my fingers, my teeth. The reason they try to hook you young is so it can't happen before you're even capable of imagining what looking like crap would look like. Alright, I think I'm good. Okay, we're finally going to talk to these people. Yay, we're finally going to talk to these people. Oh, we're on the bridge now. Before You Know It. By Sarah Stone. Oh, is this like several little... Hold on. Am I going to need a... Where am I going to need to change my, thing? No, I don't want that. Let me change my camera. Alright. Okay, before you know it, you feel like you're right back where you started. Move back at home, back to childhood. Back on depending on the people who should be depending on you. And you're so defined about what you're not, never married, never successful, never belonging anywhere, or to anything. I love Jess is an idiot, ain't they? Yeah, but it's okay. Don't worry. Wow, what is in my hair that is making it clump together? What are you? I don't know. Maybe it's cookie. I had a lot of cookies today. Okay, or anything that you don't even know who you are. Still, it's strange to be past what feels like the point of no return is still so far from the end. ... Thanks for coming to get me. You were working late. Is that her dad? And if they don't, somebody else will. And guess what? What happens then? Okay, too bad they can't tell who's a good person is. Too bad they can't tell who a good person is when they see them. Haters gonna hate, but we still welcome and love them. That's right. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Anyway, apparently this is a game that you can make choices. So I want you guys to come make choices. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 like down the row. Okay. So you guys help me make the decisions. I want your guys' help. I want your guys' interaction with this. So what would it be, guys? Whoever says it first that's what happens. If nothing, I choose number 3. Okay, then. Yeah, big project. They can't really trust too many people with it. Oh, and the mom's here. Understand that I broke the chain. That without creating a future for it, even the close family will even freaking fine. Let's even if we'll talk about it. Oh, move! Get out of the way! I'm trying to read, and you're ruining everything. Okay, I was questioning about some distant relative, or a restaurant we haven't been to in a long time, just to break up the rhythm of the rain. But I don't really care. I don't think they believe I do. The saddest thing, though, is I think I used to, at least a bit. You just don't see the point. I mean, what does it have to do with you? Literally nothing that goes on around you has anything to do with you at all. You're just a sack of crap dragging yourself around from one day to the next. Wow. That's... wow. What could you even say about anything that wouldn't make you look like a fool? But still, you have to say something. I say whatever the flip I want, and I am called weird, and I do not care. People look at me weird, people give me awkward silences, be like, okay, that's not okay. I don't care. I do not care. This guy right, he does not care. You know that? I will say what I think, and I will not. Unless, like, of course, if it's, like, hurting somebody, like, hurting their feelings, which case I'd hate to do. But, I mean, like, and if I have, like, a stupid thought or something, like, I'll say, I really don't care. Even if it means pretending to be somebody you used to be in order to hide how you no longer feel like you are anybody at all. Whew. Dang. What are your plans for the weekend? Being interest in my own life. Sorry, what? The weekend. What are you doing? Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, guys. Sleeping or eating, watching movies I've seen a million times, promising to meet up with people and then never getting dressed. Which one? I feel like I'd be this one or this one. Be one of these two, I think. No, one of those two. Number 2? Number 2 it is! I'll probably get coffee with Claire and Steve. I'm pretty tired, though. Wait, isn't that what we said? We didn't say that. You know you're a loser when basic questions about what you're doing on the weekend feel like a humiliating interrogation. What the heck? Well, maybe you should go somewhere new. Meet some new people. I have nothing in common with people younger than me. I'm embarrassed to be around regular people my own age. And everyone older than me weirds me the heck out. I'm gonna choose that one myself, okay? I have nothing in common with little kids, because they're freaking, like, I don't know, they're weird. Yeah, you're right. Actually, if anything is going on and say what? It's not even letting us, just not even saying what we're choosing. I really miss going to concerts. Sometimes we'll pull 2. Well, I choose 1. So, just kidding. Sometimes we'll pull up next to a car at an intersection and I'll look over to see another 38-year-old woman, I'm guessing, who's sitting in the back seat of a car being driven by her elderly parents. She'll seem powerful, yelling and waving her arms to somebody of some kind of conference call, or dressed up, looking like she's heading out for the night, or listening to her kids tell her about what they did at school. But as soon as she looks back, I look away. I don't want to see the type of person I wish I could be. See me wishing I could be them. When is your next Minecraft stream? My next Minecraft stream, I am not sure because I know with work and stuff. Maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. Please don't quote me on that, please. I really don't know. I don't know. I think before I do another Minecraft stream, I'll do another Sims stream, and then I'll do another Minecraft stream. Or if this one like blows up and goes like you guys really enjoy this, in which case I will do another one of these too. But anyway, let's continue. But it's great to see you anyway. Oh wow, Mom looks so sad. And worst of all is how the space and silence that should be on my life gets filled up with guilt instead. Creeper. What? Filled up with unspoken sound of how much they've done for me, how much they sacrificed so that I could be somebody, and here I am. And sure, I could tell you I loved them for it, but would it matter if I did? There isn't a single thing my love can do. What the heck? I won't survive without my parents, but at least they're the only people who even care if I'm alive. You can't have less to lose than that. That's dark. What the heck, lady? Did you? This game's making me sad. What the heck? What'd you eat today, Sarah? Helpless. They treat me like I'm helpless. Helpless. They treat me like I'm helpless, and I couldn't contradict them if I wanted to. I'm starving. This is just super freaking depressing. Like, my goodness. I'm helpless. I had a salad with chicken and a granola bar. Well, we have leftovers if you want. Alright, maybe a bit. I don't, this is flippin' depressing, like, my goodness. Sarah. Hold on a second. What's going on? The way he said that, what does he know? What could he know? What could he know? Is something wrong? We need to talk. Mom, a relapse, but she seemed fine. She was never fine when it came back. My sister. It must be my sister. Okay, two it is. Here we go. The boosh. Dad, stop being cryptic. Just tell me. Your mother is worried. About what? What happened with her this time? The way he exhales now. Oh no. 193. What the heck, man? The moment he... Okay, the way he exhales now. The moment he even thinks about her. Your sister is beyond being worried about Sarah. Mom is worried about you. Good gravy. He knew I would think it was a relapse. He always does. Says half of something and pretends it's just his personality. Well, I don't know if these really matter, so I'm just gonna... I'm fine. She thinks you work too much. She thinks I'm... Oh, wow! She thinks I'm a lesbian or too much of a man to be taken seriously, or not enough to find somebody in the first place. I don't know what that means. Wow. It means she wants you to be happy. That your happiness is more important to her than anything else. And she's dying. The unsaid thing, always, with all the weight it carries. Guys, this is freaking sad. This is a depressing game. My goodness. I'm trying. And your sister? You know she's going to need your help. And you know it won't be easy. If you had someone that you could turn to when things get tough with her. What's up, Tavia? This game is... Yeah, oh my gosh, freaking this. What's up, Victor? How you doing? I'm glad to see you here, man. Haven't seen you in a while. It might make all the difference. He always says this, knowing I'll defend her. He wants to hear somebody do it, even if he feels like he can't. She doesn't need me as much as you think she does. She's more capable than you know. ... She is. You've always been just like me. Stop getting super sad, games, John. I'm trying. I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing really good. We had a hater come in right at the beginning of the stream. You missed it. It was pretty funny. But you can go back and you can hear me reading all the comments. But no, I didn't know this would be a sad game. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought this would be fun and exciting, but nope. You've always been just like me. You're strong. You don't complain, and you've never been afraid of responsibility. But sometimes I think you can't see that there's more to being strong than being on your own. This has got to be about something more than my romantic life. But what? And why now? But what? What you don't see is that I would never been strong enough to take care of everything without your mother. I'm finally here for a while. I hope. I have to keep believing. What's going on here? It's called reviews. Oh man, I know. Okay. Anyway, so here we start our takes. So you guys were going for a while. This is a really depressing game. Okay, we're in the car. He's confronting her, but we don't exactly know what about. Anyway, or your sister, or you. I know I make it seem that way. It isn't that way at all. It's family, Sarah. Family. Anyway, I think that's what your mother wanted you to know. Oh yeah, that's right. He confronted her about working too much. She said her mom was worried that she was working too much, and that's a no-no here. Apparently she's not a fan of family. Family's not a thing in her life. Hang on, watching stream from the beginning. Okay. Is that it? I couldn't tell by the way he locked his eyes with me in the rear view. Was it intimidation? Fear? Pity? It's hard to read your parents as people. You don't want to do it. No matter how old you get, you want to believe nothing could shake them. No, that isn't it. Uh-oh. I have to tell you something important. Crap, Dad. Okay, I know I should stop smoking, but I just can't do it. Okay, it's not happening. It is not happening. I don't want you to say anything about it to your mom. Dad, do you have cancer? Not yet. Cancer. Oh! Oh wait, never mind. Cancer, that's what was going... cancer, that's what got his mom. Heart failure, grandpa, Alzheimer's, runs all the way through his family. I thought it was cancer. Just tell me. We can't afford to take care of your sister anymore. Sorry boy, I'm back. Cool, I'm glad you could... Mind reader, I can read their minds. Wow, okay, jeez. Sorry boy, I'm back. Cool, glad to have you. Tell me, what does she do? It isn't just her. The medication costs for mom, they just keep going up. What else did they put on her? What else did they put her on? I don't even know anymore. Between the two of them, it's a mountain. Are they even helping? Is there any point? Not that you can ask that. I'm sure they're helping if the doctor says so. We'll get through it. Your sister doesn't listen to me, Sarah. At the very least, I need you to get her to stop buying whatever she feels like off the internet. I'm not trying to pit you against her, but if she doesn't knock it off, we won't have any choice but to start charging you rent. It's the last thing I want to do. I know you're working your tail off trying to get your life back on track, but things are that serious. And maybe, if you can put it to her like that, if she knows how hard you're working to rebuild, maybe some of that attitude will rub off onto her. Maybe. That's sad. Okay, I'm back. Koi one. I'm just gonna go ahead and choose them. I didn't think. I thought they'd actually be actually doing something, but it's not really. I mean it, Sarah. You've done everything you could, despite how tough things are out there. I know how much it must have hurt to move home and rent your own condo. I sold the condo. I was running it myself with a roommate you never met until I couldn't even afford to do that anymore. I sold the condo. Tell him I don't miss it. I was lonely there. But you still own it. And it's still in Toronto. And you're still going to equity from the down payment plus all the years you paid into the mortgage. I brought it against all the equity years ago. Not to mention how much of the profit I had to use to sell it, all of which is long gone. I need a faster phone loan. Yeah. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the appreciation on it is going strong. I checked a while ago. I think about all these kids your age that I read about in the paper. The ones who not only didn't save but got buried under mountains of debt that they never should have taken on in the first place. Aisle 23. Whoa. I owe $29,531 on my credit card, $8,931 in outstanding income taxes, $3,425 in freelance sales taxes I never remitted. Holy crap. Yeah, it isn't worth it to pay all that interest otherwise. Whispers, hey, what's going on? I don't know. Wonder what's going to happen in the end of this. Exactly. We've been laying off your sister's nonsense for years. Not once have you ever come to us to borrow anything. That was what I was going to do tonight, because I'm officially at the end of every rope. The only thing I ever had was too much pride to tell you. I couldn't live with myself if I screwed up your retirement. You and Mom work so hard for everything you have. So have you. You get up in the morning, you get dressed, and you do it. You do the work. 2, lol. Yeah, I was letting people choose 50. I was letting people choose which option was 1, 2, 3, because I actually thought it did something to the story, but it doesn't seem like it is. I think it's just her thoughts. I know they never appreciate you the way they should. But they will. You're too good to ignore. That's my... Oh. Ooh. I lost my job 6 months ago. I sit in a past cafe all day just for interviews. Jobs with hundreds of applicants who are far more exploitable. Whoa. I'm gonna join jazz. I'm super excited. That's good for you. I'm picking up bass guitar. I'm not gonna be doing jazz. Can I pick or? Nice. Can I pick or? Yay, jazz partner. Oh heavens, here we go about jazz. Okay. As long as I'm getting paid something, I can manage. Being noticed isn't always the best, though. I'll go load some dishes. See y'all later. I plan to, but I haven't practiced all summer. Well, if they don't come around, somebody else will. I'm hoping that your sister will too. She needs something to do more than anybody. I can't help her. I can't help you. I can't help anyone. I'll do my best. You always have. I'm proud of you, Sarah. Don't be proud of me, no! I'm lying to you! Just basic guitar, or are you going to keep going with the sax? Oh no, I'm going to keep going with the sax, don't get me wrong. I got a bass guitar, my friend got me into it, and so I'm going to learn that. Yay! No, don't be proud of me. No, I am lying to you guys. Everything that you're saying about me is just an absolute lie. No, don't believe in me. Is she gonna cry? Wait, does Spade of all trades go to PSHP? Yes, he does. Little red lie. Uh-oh. Before you blow your brains out over someone attractive, a middle-class white woman, just because you would... Okay, I was thinking, maybe we could take a moment to talk about the things she told you. Oh, is this a band? Whoa, there's a lot of people. Talk about the things that people will never tell you. Real talk with Arthur Fox, the money. Whoa, you know her. Overeducated, underemployed, bringing into 40 with no real prospects, no real anything. And then, one day, bill finally writes that cannot be paid, one which even the family that made her feel invincible all of her life can no longer bear. And then it all falls down. Then comes the self-pity. The woe is me. The toxic, dishonest belief that even if you had one shot, you never had a chance. But let me ask you something. Where was this person 5 years ago? I'll tell you where they were. Oh. I'm Victor, an Irish band. I put alto sax. Victor. Oh heavens, here we go. Okay. They're racking up debt. Desperately hoping they would never lose imagery face and with kombucha sipping celebrities. Oh, okay. 10 years ago, they were blowing every cent they made or could borrow in service to hashtag, shoes, travel, Assyrian branches. 15 years ago, forget it. Laughing it up with the hollowed halls of higher learning. Acting if they were somehow smart enough to get a degree in anthropology with not smart enough to know what they were digging their own graves. And now they want the world to feel sorry for them, so they won't tell you what they really come from. They won't tell you about the safety net that still sits secretly behind them. They won't tell you how they did it to themselves. But the past is the past. Nobody can run from it forever, and the numbers don't lie. 99 comments. Who's gonna be the 100th one? Who's gonna be the 100th one? I'm watching. Who's gonna be the lucky 100? I don't know why I just randomly thought about this, but yeah. So, there it is. The jazzy tryouts don't seem too hard. Okay, and if they can't deny their guilt once you throw their debit tabs, aluminum laptops in their face, me, they would still say that it wasn't their fault, that they didn't know better. They would still say that they were told their whole lives that if they did what they were supposed to do, that they would end up safe and sound. But where are the people who said this? When was this so-called speech they gave? Where did this happen? Who wrote it down? What did it say? They don't exist. It doesn't exist. I don't know about you, folks, but I don't feel sorry for them. And since you wouldn't be in this room unless you were at least a little bit like her, I'm gonna have to say it. I don't feel sorry for you. But we don't need to feel sorry for ourselves. We don't need to feel anything. What we need to do is stop talking, stop complaining, and actually do something about the mess we are in. Fair enough. And tonight, that is exactly what we're going to do. Manipulate the desperate and unemployed. Seems like a family wishing crowd tonight. Lots of sad single people. I'll stop things around so it seems like the part is the grand finale. Real quick question. When do you plan the next MC stream? Gotta know if I'll be able to get on. I do not know. I was asked this earlier. I do know. I have no idea. Okay? Most likely this week, we can try it for maybe like a... I don't know, depending on how this goes, I could say maybe like a Thursday night, maybe. Thursday night would probably be the next stream. Because I plan on doing, after this, I plan on doing a Sims one. Then if this goes good, then I'll do this again. I'll probably do this again anyway. But, and then I won't do streams on Wednesday nights because I got church. And so after that, I will go ahead and... Minecraft. Okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin by telling you that if I've ever learned one thing, it is this: money is not the most important thing. It is the only important thing. Nothing that was ever not about money was not about money. What? Not even things that seem to come close. You show me any good thing in this world, anything at all, and I'll show you why it doesn't mean a gosh dang thing without money. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna play the piano. Boy, do I ever wish I could play the piano. Do I just... Oh. What is a life without money? Life without money is a lie. And it's exhaustion. 6 jobs or no job. Cards decline. Minimum wage clerks who stare you down like a leper. Creditors who call day and night, melting your existence into pennies on the dollar. The realization that most people consider your insecurity and suffering to be more than impolite and position than anything else. What kind of life is like? What kind of life is that? Why is it always a lie? Would you, sir? Okay, can I control you a little bit better? The way you can let a silent movement hang while you're drinking water is perfect. It's like a free dramatic pause. Nobody accuses you of having to be contrived. You want to save it for exactly the right time. Actually, I guess now is fine. Oh. Dramatic pause. Crap, where I leave my car keys? They must be in the dressing room somewhere. Did I lock them in the car again? No. Crap, I think I let it go too long. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Lie about family. Whatever. Let's go ahead and continue with the thing. Lie about love. What is love without money? Love without money is a lie. A sad crap in the woods. Okay. The bitterness is someone who realizes they've misplaced their faith, that you're never going to make it. No matter how much you believe in, no matter how much they believe in you. The parties you go to where they start looking around for somebody else who can take them places, who they could build something with. Nothing but betrayal waiting to happen. What kind of love is that? It's sad crap in the wood. I'm sorry that I'm not gonna swear, okay? What is hope without money? Oh, crap. Hope without money is a lie. Lies, 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 lies. Lies, 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 lies. Everything is a lie, okay? Your life is a lie. Your parents are lying to you. YouTube is lying to you. Everybody is lying, okay? This is all just one lie. This YouTube channel doesn't even exist, okay? What you're seeing right here, all of this is a lie. I'm actually a 38-year-old man who works as a construction worker on Mars, okay? All of it's lies. Everything's a lie. Nothing you see you can freaking believe anymore, okay? It's all lies. An empty throat in an echo chamber. These things are honestly extremely easy to deflect. An artistic guy respects your pronouns and your Politicians, while they pay you nickels to shovel dog crap. Oh. The journalists who mine your tragedies for more than you'll ever resolve of them. I'm starting to like lose my reading abilities. Oh crap! Up. Lie about family. And what is family without money? A family without money is a lie. A family without money is nothing. A family without money is a father who can take you fishing but not to the dentist. The kind of family that functions only so long as the credits can roll an hour later. And for those charged with protecting it, a family without money is a moral failure, one that can never be erased. This is a cliffhanging hand that slips from your grasp. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. A future that falls anyway. And as for what happens to families like that, and to people like you, I've got good and bad news. The bad news is that you have no future. The good news is that there is no future. The light at the end of the tunnel is not the end of the tunnel. Your mother and fathers, your brothers and sisters, your sons and daughters, they're looking to you. The clock is turning. Every time you see them, one more moment passes before it will be your turn to be the one who's depended on. And you know what you have to do. You've got to take a chance on the only thing you've got left. But will you have the courage to do it? Or will you keep going as if the little you still have without it? Or will you keep on going as if the little you still have without it, or will somehow last forever? Will you keep standing in that house, staring out that window, or will you wake up, take control of your life, and make the sacrifice that could save them all? What sacrifice we talking about here? Rituals. For better or worse, there is really no place like home. In all my years of living on my own, I'd never achieved even a fraction of the sense of this place. I still feel this door. I don't know what it says, but I'm not going to keep moving my camera. Everything is just where it was, and everyone is just who they were. But at the same time, the older you get, the more the same comfort starts to scare the heck out of you. You guys really need a dishwasher. It was a waste of water, Sarah. I know, but everyone else is wasting it. Why shouldn't you? I'm not suggesting it because I'm worried about you putting any kind of strain on yourself. I just wish you would take it easy. When I first moved back here, I tried to help out with the groceries, but never brought the right things. Yet they never told me to stop. They just started restocking things before I did. And when I tried to cook myself, it was so much worse than what they were used to, because both my parents are amazing cooks, that I eventually gave up on it. I tried to help out with the gardening, even fixing things around the house. My mom had a way she wanted the yard to look, and it took Dad twice as long to do anything with me helping. You can't be an adult in a place you grew up. It isn't your job there. And you can't break up the order of things in the place where the order is everything. All you can do is try the dishes you can't clean, vacuum the floors you can't build, mow the lawn you can't grow, and worst of all is that you also feel the opposite of fear. It feels good to be in a place that feels like a sanctuary, that makes you feel safe, but you're always thinking that you won't be ready when they're gone, or when they need you precisely because they aren't. Sarah. Yeah? Give me a hand with something. Go see what he needs. I need a break. Just leave him, Mom. I can do it. Lie about Why am I lying? Why? I don't get it, okay? Why about dishes? This is bad for your skin, Mom. I read an article. Maybe, but it's good for the soul. Mom, can I read? Can I continue? Oh, okay. Interesting. Why do we have to lie about every little thing that we do? What's the point? I don't get the point. What's wrong, Dad? You heard that? Hear what? One of the stupid cats must have gotten out of your sister's room. Which one? The one that looks like... The one that likes to get out of your sister's room. Bobo? She's like, who the flip is Bobo? Little red lie. Whatever thing you choose to say is what you'll lie about. I got it, Lil. Oh, okay. I heard a meow. You know what your mother is like. The allergies. I'm going to help her get ready for bed. You find the cat and get it back downstairs. Alright. Conceal Bobo's escape. I don't know if she's just saying the cat got out to give me a pretense to go down there and talk to her, but I should probably start looking in the basement regardless. I better start off downstairs. Okay. But where's she downstairs? Oh, is that downstairs? Oh, I get it. Okay. Is this going to turn into a scary game? Is this a spoopy game in all reality? Lie about deliveries. Mr. gets everything delivered to her now, hardly ever even leaves the house. I guess the bright and shiny future we were promised. About fate, homemade. I used to store a lot of homemade beer down here. Nobody kept track on how much anybody was taking, or at least not until it became obvious that someone was taking away more than their share. At this point, at the same time, nobody could prove anything, and nobody was going to be able to prove anything. The last time Dad put some down here, he put more than even better stuff than he had before. Basically asking for it to get taken so he could just justify flipping out. The night he did, I just quietly moved it upstairs without telling him. It stayed unswiped. The issue couldn't flare up. Nobody ever mentioned anything about it again. Lie about appliances. At least the washing is done, though the drying must be twice as loud. Lie about cat. My sister always had a lock on her door, even before the basement became her apartment. In her defense, most of knocking on the door when we were going up was to knock and then immediately open the second later. I don't know. In a way, going back and forth on that lock was where everything started. It was raining enough today for her to sleep through it all of it. Even if she is up, she hasn't been for long enough to make it worth bothering her. Forget it. I'll just go and tell Dad I tried. I've dealt with enough crap today. If I don't at least try to talk to her, she'll just tell Dad she didn't know anything about it. My whole life, Fleur has used me as a sword, and my sister used me as a shield. You just bring up against yourself. Hey, I'm gonna head out. I need to make a new video. I haven't done one in a week. Bye, bro. I'm glad you could be here. No choice. 2 years ago, while I was in the middle of killing myself trying to pay the minimus on my credit cards, and killing myself to avoid the going into overdraft. My sister tried to kill herself for real. Oh wow, must be nice. Stop it! Stop being so sad. No, that's too much. Don't even think something like that. You don't really mean it. She stayed in the mental hospital downtown for a few days before my parents moved out of their private, tennis staff. The encouragement to express any emotion you want. A schedule laid out for you like a kindergartner. For a little while, she got better, though I don't know if it is or is incredible that everybody treating you like the center of the universe can do. Surely it ought to do something. But then life goes on, and the people around you go back to being the people they used to be, the people they actually are. So she did too. Hey, are you up? Dad thinks one of your cats escaped. Are they all in there with you? Alright, well, if you can hear me, let me know. Or send me a text. Or something. I suppose might as well check the rest of the house for the cat. Probably did get out of here if Dad heard it. Dang nabbit. For heaven's sakes, stop yawning, John. Let me ask you something. Where does the depression end and the rude, self-centered, and miserable buttholes go? I don't know what it's saying. Is my contrast a little off? Huh. What's up, Shade? I'm glad you can make it. It's a very depressing game. Heads up. Before you think that I don't love my sister, please consider. I would put up with the nonsense of what something not with my mother, with my father. If we didn't occasionally think a cruel, heartless thing about her, do you believe that we could possibly endure it? I know she is a sick person. I know that she's not really in control of herself, and that this is the darkest fate which can touch anybody. But in the midst of all her tragedy, all of her setbacks, all I want to know is this: what about the rest of us? What about the people, the families, who have no responsible choice but to exist in their blast radius? The people who don't have any more of a way out of it than they do. And I know we're supposed to go to counseling too, but even if it helped, is it really worth tripling the bill, even if we could afford it? And does your life really end up any less mirrored in her crap, or do you become even worse? What if it only ends up making you as obsessed with her as she is with herself? And how does it end? It seems somewhere between unlikely and impossible that my sister will ever have anything resemble... Okay. Have anything resembling the life of a social protective person ever again. If these people never get fixed, what's the point of them being silently less broken? What's the point of all this pain? This game is so freaking sad. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to play this anymore. Or time to start looking for Bobo somewhere else. Can't say I blame you for wanting to get there now and then, Bobo, but on the other hand, you're a cat. Let's search the bathroom first. Find out importance of childhood. When we were kids, Mom would always make us go straight to this washroom to get cleaned up after we came in from playing. There was always a cool wind that blew through here that felt good, even in the... Oh crap, I skipped that too fast. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Long time ago. No cat in here. You could have just told me that, but I mean, okay. Oh, okay, so it's gonna tell me. This old couch belonged to my granny. It actually pulls out into a bed, the same one she slept on when she stayed with us until she passed away. She took us to the zoo, the park. I really loved her. When she died, it was the only time I ever saw my dad cry. I heard him through the door and looked in. I don't want to go in and bother him, though. No cat underneath this. Do I have to check out here, too? I really don't think he got out. I'm also not going to stand out on our street in the middle of the night yelling Bobo. Or not yet, anyways. Where else am I gonna look? Oh, freaking... Everyone has their own coat hanger, believe it or not. I think even my sister would consider an anathema to violate that. Maybe she isn't as gone as we think. No Bobo though. It's a lot of reading, holy crap. Yeah, my mouth is getting dry. I have to check everything. This is one of the electronic posture couches. It weighs approximately 2 million pounds. I can't move without risking a minor or permanent injury. I'm not crawling on my knees to look under things until I finish checking out the other stuff I can actually shuffle around. I love this game. What game is it? It's the best. I'm the best at it. Some people think, oh, so I guess everything highlighted red is a lie. Little red lie. Makes sense. Some people think they're better than me, but it isn't my fault they haven't memorized every 2-letter word in the world that includes the letter Q. I'm the best. Makes a lot more sense now. Dinner was a big deal in our house growing up. Being the lazy table once you got called was one of the few ways to actually get yelled at. No cat underneath it though. It's got down that when Bo was his younger and less escape savvy, well hidden self. We used to find him curled up asleep in here all the time. Nope. No cat in the cabinet. I was like gonna say, did he go down the what is this game? It's called Little Red Lie. It's actually a really depressing game. Did Bo actually get kind of sort of, you know, grinded up in the sink? I hope not. Let's continue. Lie about nutritional morality. Hey, listen, we all have cake, okay? It's nothing to be ashamed of, I guess. We should really only keep healthy stuff in here. After a while, I'm sure you don't miss junk food at all. And no cat behind it either. And I think I'm done with this. See you at MC, maybe. Peace. Bye, man. Great to have you. I'll probably end this soon. I mean, I like the game, but it's not really my favorite. And then with the, just like, it really is like super depressing. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of this. But, wait. Lie about cash. Dad pretended to buy this TV at random, but it's too good for him to not have done research on. My father was a police officer. Oh wow, cool. He believes strongly in following the law with a single exception. He keeps guns in the house, some of which I don't think he is quite supposed to have. I don't think other cops have ever trusted my dad. Dad lived out with Whippy and that, and would drive into big bad Scarborough even every day to unleash white trash justice. He was the guy who actually lived here, who was from here. I'm sure he had to go along to get along. It means a lot to me. There's still people on the floor I haven't checked. Where? He didn't freaking crawl out the window, I guarantee you. Can we just leave that rest? Okay. Okay, fine. Bobo, you bozo. Where is he? There he is. Hopefully he goes to my room instead of back downstairs. Some things are 50-50 no matter what. All you can do is roll the dice. But I can't see him right there. Bobo, get down! Haha, Bobo, you're so screwed. You must scratch that old photo. That pre-digital Bobo, Mom will kill you. I better put it back in place. I see this photo every day, but I never really look at it. I'm guessing that's her. I think that's Sarah. I can't remember what movie we saw. Mom looks like she hated it, but that was her face. Sorry, but that's what her face is like most of the time. The guy don't make that face. But which one was you? I was so ashamed to have good memories from when I was growing up. I look at this picture and I see people that I loved more than the people I see now, including myself. No matter how you think about it, we were better then. But what kind of person will feel like that? Bobo, you maniac. I love when cats have this bizarre idea that you can't see them when they're sitting in plain sight. They stare at you like they're hiding when they're like sitting under a table or on top of a dresser. I'll bet kitty cat won't appear if I shuffle this dresser. For frick's sake, Bobo, get over here! What are you doing? Just what? Oh, we're playing a game. Look at your face. Do you want to lay down with me for a little bit before we take you back downstairs? Okay. I love animals. Okay, this freaking, I don't know. I think this has gone long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I don't know. This game is like, I guess it's interesting, but it's more like it's a lot of freaking reading, and I think this is a game more that you'd play on yourself. And honestly, I'm the biggest fan of this because it's really depressing. I was kind of hoping for a happier game. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end things here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if you did, and honestly, I will not be disappointed if you did not. Trust me, I really won't. But anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next video. I really hope you didn't, I hope there's not new people that, saw this video and then, think my whole channel is, based off of this. I promise this isn't how things usually are. It's actually usually a lot more upbeat. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you, and I hope to see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye. So depressing.